Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. If you have been viewing some of my previous videos on the National Defense Authorization Act that was put together by the Senator from Arizona, and that's Johnny McCain and his cohort buddy out of Michigan, Carl Levin. Anyway, you might want to go Google some of that because it's really interesting. One of my viewers had suggested I look at a certain section within the National Defense Authorization Act. Now, what's interesting is that the defense bill will not include provisions legalizing sodomy, bestiality in military. Did you get that? The defense bill will not include provisions legalizing sodomy, bestiality in military. Now, this was posted on December the 15th, 2011. Now, here's what's really interesting. A House-Senate Conference Committee has put the military prohibition on sodomy and bestiality back into the final version of the National Defense Authorization Act. A spokesman for the House Armed Service Committee told CNN Newsroom that the Obama administration had, quote, made its pitch, end of quote, on repealing Article 125 of the Uniform Code of Military Justice related to sodomy. But the members of the conference committee were, quote, not persuaded, end of quote, that the change was needed. Well, so what that really says is that the Obama administration attempted to permit sodomy and bestiality as part of the military code. You ever wonder why that is? You know what's really amazing is that the Muslims keep saying that they're so dead against homosexuality. Yet you've got the President of the United States attempting to have the military code modified to permit homosexuality and bestiality. You know, it gets awfully lonely in the desert at night, and if you haven't got one of your 5 wives to, you know, sodomize, or a little boy to sodomize, or one of your daughters to sodomize, then what do? You get your trusted donkey or your camel or your goat. You know what I mean? Remember, the whole purpose is to satisfy the male any way that you can. No limitations. Yet they profess that they're against homosexuality. I don't know. You tell me what you think. Go Google the National Defense Authorization Act. Sodomy and bestiality. See what you get. And I want to thank my viewer for bringing this to my attention. I knew that the National Defense Authorization Act was, like Obamacare, a pile of crap. I just didn't know it had this little tidbit in there. You know what I mean? And again, it doesn't surprise me that Obama would want that to be A-OK, you know, the sodomy, because, I mean, I got to believe that's what he's really into. What do you think? I told you what I think.